Welcome to the Witching Hour Podcast, your home for horror. Keep it evil.
To be or not to be. Tubi has been on fire for the last couple of months now, and reviewers such as myself are starting up their own little shows, and it is nothing but Tubi movies. No other platforms, no new movies from the movie theaters, nothing else, just Tubi horror film reviews. That is it. Um, I'm not one of those guys. I'm not singling anybody out. Um, um, but I am also not here um, to talk about a movie that hits hard. It is not a banger. Okay, it is not more fucked up than anything you've ever seen. And I'm not going to talk loud and fast like I'm a damn used car salesman. What I am going to do is cordially talk to you guys like I've been doing and getting great responses from you guys because you guys are the greatest. And I am going to talk to you guys about a movie that, yes, I did just happen to see on Tubi just last night called Deer Park 86. Now, the film is made in 2022, runtime about an hour and a half. It is directed by, I've got it written down here, L. Van Dyke Siboutson. I've looked him up. This is the only film that he's done. Um, and not to give anything away, but I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, and I really hope that he does some more future projects. With that being said, my handy dandy notebook. I'm going to read to you guys the gist of the film real quick, according to Google. Six friends from Detroit head to the mountains for deer season. This year, another Native American girl has gone missing or murdered. This year, ancient spirit seeks out vengeance. This year, the hunters are the hunted. And so our story goes. The movie is categorized as a horror comedy. And if you were to have added buckets of blood, I mean, obscene amounts of splatter, gore, over the top amounts of blood, and just a lot more goofy animated characteristic traits from the guys, yes, it could have been a perfect mix between, let's say, Evil Dead, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, and I'd even go as far as to categorize it a little bit of Cabin Fever. If you were to put the three of them together, minus the overkill, you have Deer Park 86. As it said, our young group of friends are all gung-ho on their way to the cabin to go hunting for the season, for deer season. Upon doing so, they stop at a local bar. Bartender, a young, attractive Native American woman, takes no shit, breaks up numerous fights, puts up with all the hitting on from all the guys, both local and those that are passing through for the week. One of the guys catches her eye, though. One of the new guys. That's something to remember. She does break up what intended to be a relatively nasty fight between a group of the locals and a group of our six young gentlemen that are on their little weekend pass. But upon breaking everything up, she jumps on bar, raises a glass, and says, "All right, fuckers, here is to deer season." Everybody raises a glass. She gives a toast. And in that toast, it says, to remember to respect the land, respect the kill. You do not kill if you do not have to. Kind of important things to remember with the basis of this film. There is a little bit more of a scuffle that happens. Our hillbilly local boys are escorted out, swearing, as they do in every other movie, this ain't over yet. The next scene, our young barmaid by the name of Star. She's out alongside of the building, having a break, getting a cold one. There's a train track right next door to the building. Train's going by. Someone creeps up behind her, attacks her, and kills her. Then the real story begins. No one knows that the barmaid has passed away. She's outside, no one's seeing it. Everybody's leaving, it's late, they're all pissed drunk. Our boys come out only to find one of the windows on their four-wheel drive pick-em-up truck has been smashed in, so of course it has to be the local yokels. Well, that just adds fuel to the fire. The boys get to the cabin. Fuck it, they're ready. 24/7 drinking and killing. That's all they're there for. But that fuel continues to burn. And the toast, you got to remember that toast. The toast is very, very important in this film. It truly is. When you were thinking that this film is going to be that of deliverance, is when everything starts to turn. Um, like I said, the film isn't based on over exaggerated kills, but things do start to happen to the boys once they get there. And they never leave there. Whether they go mad, they get angry, whatever happens to them, that happens to them. I'm not trying to put any spoilers into this movie, but this film really caught me off guard. It's got a couple really nice special effects that really add to, I want to call it the mystique, if you will, in the sense of, the ancient spirit. Okay, the ancient spirit and the toast, the parts of that toast. Um, at first, I thought I was kind of seeing something, and then I noticed two or three other times they use that same special effect, and then they realize something is actually there that is taunting and haunting them. It is torturing and single-handedly, one at a time, hunting them. Um, it had a great twist. It's got a good storyline. It's got a great production. It truly does. Great camera work, good lighting, good acting. This for a indie film did not feel like an indie film at all. It actually felt like it was almost made for cable in a sense. Honestly, this if you could have taken Evil Dead, Tucker and Dale, and Cabin Fever in a box set, you could easily squeeze this movie in there. If you like those movies, I think you're really going to like this one. Um, with the exception of it not being over the top kills. It does have its sense of humor to it, and I think it's definitely worth a watch. I know Tubi has been a great platform for a lot of indie filmmakers lately, and I commend them on that as long as they're not doing it just to do it. I do strongly believe that Tubi needs to hire at least one person to watch at least 1 out of 10 films that they are putting on that screen. Because a lot of these movies that are bangers are awful. Don't even make it through half the movie, and it's done. It is done. And guys, if you guys are out there seriously reviewing and watching every single movie, and you're saying, how hard it hits, and it's all beyond fucked up, you're lying to your fans. I'm telling you that honestly. Seriously, fly straight, because people I know are screenshotting me comments that they are saying on your page about, did you actually watch this movie? You're full of shit. You're lying. Your quotes are wrong. Your history is wrong. And you never respond back. Guys, get it together. Seriously, watch the whole movie, because I have taken heart from fellow movie reviewers that are out there and said, hey, you know what? I've never heard of that film. They said it's really good. Oh, and that one. Oh, and that one, and that one, and that one. And days and hours wasted. Trash, trash, trash. Guys, come on. Your popularity, I mean, if you're doing this to get laid or something, stop. Seriously, because they're going to find out how bad you are at this. They're going to find out how bad you are at something else too. Just be honest with your reviews. All right. I know everybody has their own opinion. I get that. What you like, I may not, and vice versa. I'm trying to be constructive here. I'm not mentioning any names, but let's just say it's a small community. It's a big one, but the horror community is very small and very tight. Okay. And people talk. Don't hype it up, man. Seriously. All right. I'm trying to be constructive here. I'm trying to be helpful. Okay. Stop so much of the flash. Be honest with the people. That's it. All right. Deer Park 86. I really liked it. I hope you guys will give it a shot. If you like it, leave me a comment. If you didn't care for it, leave me a comment. If you think I'm out of line today, leave that comment too. I'm not here to fight with anybody. I love doing this, and I'm hoping that everybody else that does it for the same reason, because we love the horror genre. Because I'm not going to get rich. I'm not going to get famous doing this shit. Hell, I'm the one that puts money out of pocket to do it. And it's for you guys. And because I absolutely love just talking about horror. So with that being said, I appreciate your time. I'm not getting big head about me. It's big enough. Trust me. If you could see me sitting next to somebody else, I got a big fucking head. Anyway, I wish everybody the best. Deer Park 86, give it a shot. I think you're going to enjoy the twist of a horror film. This is not a slasher film, okay, by any means. Nothing like that. Mild gore. It's just more along the lines of the sense of the thrill of it, the suspense of it. Anyhow, that's it. I'm John. Thank you for joining the Witching Hour podcast, which I forgot to welcome you to in the beginning because I just started rambling on and on and on, and I apologize. Anyhow, thank you for joining me with the Witching Hour podcast. Hope you enjoyed the show. Please subscribe if it's your first time checking it out. And if you're feeling so inclined, go ahead and share it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks, guys. Keep it evil.